What's good, everybody? We are back with a video that I've actually been looking forward to for a good bit here. So we're over on our secondary account, the one where I managed to pull 95 Devin Booker, and as you guys can see, we got 325,000 coins sitting around. So it's time for the return of a series I haven't done in a long time. Best possible lineup for under 100k. Depending on how this goes, we might have more of the series, might do it for shooting lineup, balanced lineup, whatever it is. But for right now, we're just going to be doing best possible NBA lineup for under 100,000 coins. As you can see, I just got a bunch of free players in there right there, so we will be replacing every single one of them. Let me go ahead and turn on my sound because I just now realized that that was off. And we're gonna turn down, or actually probably turn, you know what, we'll let the background music play a little bit, but a little bit quieter. Okay, anyways, hopping into the video. Obviously we need one person at every position. Right now, trying to gauge approximately what I'm going to be able to get with 20,000 coins. So max overall, let's see, can we get an 86 for 20,000 coins? And we don't want the max overall, you idiot. We want the minimum overall, 86. All right, so actually quite a few 86s available, some 87s available. You know what, we'll put 87 and above and see what type of options that gives us and probably go from there. So we got an 88 actually, Karis LeVert right here, actually got pretty good stats. 90 post shot for a shooting guard is surprisingly high. He's got really good inside stats for a shooting guard. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that is. Obviously there's a lot of super cheap, what do you call it, James Harden cards that would be available out there, so that's the reason for the cheap shooting guards. We also have Aaron Gordon at shooting guard. He plays power forward, so I'm not really sure why they have him at shooting guard. I'm not even sure what this program is, but he's got pretty nice stats as well. Shooting guard is going to be the one that we're going to have as our go-to. We got 89s for 20k. That tells you, honestly, I'm pretty sure like the 93 James Harden goes for barely above like 30k or something like that. Let me go. All right, 93. What's going to be like the cheapest that we can do? Can we get a 93 for 30k? Because we can. It's going to be tough for me to say no. All right, not 30k. Maybe it's like 40k or something like that. Oop, not 70, 40. 1, 2, 3. All right, so nothing for 40k. So we're not going to be going for like a crazy cheap shooting guard or anything. But we might floss a little bit and do 25k just because that's one of the positions we're going to get really good overall per coin, or however the heck you want to say it. So if we do, or I didn't want to do 90, let's see, 89 and above shooting guard. So we got JRUE Holiday. We do have a 90 James Harden right there. Thing is, I feel like most of the James Hardens in this game are pretty inconsistent. And I don't want it to be just like every other lineup. Let's take a look at JRUE Holiday's stats real quick. 95 inside paint shot. Holy crap. Only 81 three ball though. It's a little bit disappointing. We might bump this down to an 88 and just see what type of options that gives us, because all right, we got Tim Hardaway Jr., who actually gives a boost, but he's got to be on the bench in order to get the boost, and it's not going to be a huge advantage, but that's still a pretty nice card. Like, he's got decent stats. We got 88 Bradley Beal right here. Ooh, 89 three-point shot. All right, I'm liking this Bradley Beal. I'm trying to compare him to our 90 overall James Harden, just see how he compares. So James Harden does have 93 point, but honestly, we're just not even going to take into consideration the James Harden. Oh, we've also got a CJ McCollum right here, 88 three ball, 89 mid-range. Really bad post shot, but we're not going to be taking him in the post anyways. 81 steal is not too shabby. And that's pretty much all the options. So probably going to come down to price. I could get this Aaron Gordon, and he would pretty much dunk on everybody, but he's got such a weak three-point rating that it's just not going to be worth it for me to get him. Taking a look just to see who's going to be the cheapest. Like, honestly, JRUE Holiday is still the cheapest. Even though he's not going to do a whole lot for you behind the three-point line, 95 inside paint shot is crazy good. His steal rating is actually kind of disappointing too. But 89 dribble rating, we're probably going to go with him for our shooting guards. So if we go 89, that should filter out everything that we need. 23,000, 20,000. We'll go ahead and snag him for 20,000, and we have everything that we need at shooting guard. So now we can search for everything besides that. For the most part, probably going to be looking at 87s and below, and we've got to be looking. We could potentially snag one for 25,000, but just for all intents and purposes, we're going to be looking. We do have Dennis Smith Jr. Oh, and we've also got a Lonzo right here. Both of these look like snipes, so I should probably act pretty quick on one of these. Wow, Lonzo's stats are buns, or at least on the front end. Look, 70, 78, I guess playmaking and athleticism are where the majority of his stats come from, but super weak three-point shot. He's got a decent steal rating. Let me take a look at that Dennis Smith Jr. real quick, because that might be a nice snag. Better three ball. Looks like better overall. Really better overall everything. 89 steal is actually really good. We might have to go ahead and scoop him up, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that seems like a steal. We're going to go ahead and get him for 19,000, and just like that, we've got 61,000 coins remaining. Good to know, good to know. So we can go ahead and eliminate point guard, and we're only left with that. I am going to bump it up to 25,000 just to see what type of options that would give us for these positions. And we'll look at some 88s just because I know that we'll have the option. Oh, that's got to be a snipe. Ooh, we get a 90 Kevin Durant for 25,000 coins. That, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I am pretty sure that that was a snipe. 25,000 coins. If I reset this to 90 overall centers and bump this up to like 35,000, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I put 350,000. You dingus. Okay, maybe not a huge snipe, but still got a pretty good deal on him. He's going for about 30k, so worst case scenario, we make back like 2,000 coins on it. I'll take it. When it comes to a video like this, obviously you gotta take every coin that you can get. So we got 2 positions left that we need to fill. We spent 25,000, 20,000, 19,000, which means we've got 18,000 left to spend on each position. So we'll search 18,000. Obviously, one of these positions we're probably going to end up spending more on, and that's okay. So 87 overall. Nope. We're going to have to bump it down to an 86 overall, and hopefully there's still some good options. Oh, that Kawhi Leonard is probably dirt cheap. Oh, man. Yeah, we're probably going to end up going ahead and snagging him because he is, oh my gosh, so much cheaper than the rest. And that is actually going to allow us to spend more on the power forward, which I'm all right with. So we're going to reset this and see if we can snag one for 12,000. That would be nice. Looks like 13,000 is going to be the price, and that's okay. 13,000. Making sure I'm not missing out on anything. Oh my gosh, there's so many listed at 13,000. There's like no variation in the prices. That's honestly kind of crazy. A little bit disappointed. How could I not snipe one for 12,000? That's a little bit shocking to me, but it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and spend 13,000 on him. And we had 36,000 left to spend, which means we got 23,000 left to spend on our power forward. So we'll go ahead and set this bad boy back to 23,000 and see what type of options that gives us. I'm assuming that's going to give us an 88 overall option. Oh, I botched the filter a little bit. I got really excited when I saw Paul George right there. Oh, dang. That's a little disappointing. Only 87 options. What? No 87 options? Only 86 options? No 87. What? Bruh. What's the pricing on these? If I bump it up to 25,000, do I have some 86 options? What? Only 85s? Dang, power forwards. Only 84s! Oh my gosh! Yeah, you're breaking my heart. Did I mess up the filter? 83? That's our only option? Oh my gosh, that's insane. Are we sure I didn't mess something up? If I reset this whole thing, 83 overall, power forward, price, 23,000 coins. Did I? What? That's insane. I can't believe that. I did not realize that power forwards that were that expensive. Wow. Like, those two dudes sold at 82 overall for 20,000 apiece. They're just so much more expensive than all the rest. I'm surprised we're not getting more power forwards. I mean, I guess there aren't a ton of great power forwards in the NBA right now, but I figured it would be relatively similar to the rest of them. Having to drop down to an 80, like, how much does a 90 overall power forward, I just gotta look right now, how much does a 90 overall power forward go for? I just gotta see. 182,000. Wow, Zers. That's more than I was expecting. Well, maybe getting 93 Paul George was not a bad decision, and maybe I need to sell him ASAP before they drop a bunch of easy to get 93 overalls, because whew, power forwards are rare. That is good to know. I was not aware of that. But we will go ahead and update our team and see how much of an upgrade we're getting. Upgrading in every single stat right there with our Dennis Smith Jr. Upgrading in every stat except for agility and passing accuracy right there with Jrue Holiday. And upgrading from Melo to Kawhi, upgrading in every single stat there as well. That's actually a pretty nice card for an 86 overall. Kind of wishing that I would have been able to spend more on my small forward if I would have known how expensive it was going to be for me to get a power forward. Could just snagged an 80 overall for probably a lot cheaper. Not a whole lot of, well, it's still a decent amount of upgrades right here, but not nearly what I was expecting with our Kurt Rambis. And then putting in Kevin Durant at center, better in everything except for post shot. He's going to light it up from the outside. Nice upgrades right there. That gets us up to an 81 overall NBA lineup. And if we're just averaging out those players on the top, let's see, -7, -4 is 11, 12, 14. So average -3 on each, approximately an 87 overall for those guys up top. Not bad, not bad. I was expecting a little bit higher, but we will take it. And I would say our first episode of best lineups for under whatever it is was a success. So let me know how you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like down below if you guys want to see more of the series. And if there's any specific ones that you guys want to see, make sure to comment those down below as well. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.